Chapter 6. Deputy Procurator Du Roy. One of the aristocratic nations built by Brigade and ruled around war of the Medusa's home. Second match feast being celebrated. Once at the same hour, jungle feast, the fast skin by dance. In this case, however, with the occasional entertainment of the cinema, the company was struggling distant. Several rude mixtures failures soldiers in the line and humble trade of knives. Present assembly of composed of very sour city society. Legislature resigned their office, strictly Sabbath reign. Officers of fervent girl army and joint forces with Conte. Younger members of the family brought up to hate and execrate the man whom 5 years of exile could convert into a mother. 15 restorations elevated to rank of a god. Kept us still to the table and heated an energetic conversation and found betrayed the violent, vindictive passions then agitate Trill of the South, and happily for 5 centuries lived to 5 long, given increased bitterness and violence of party feeling. The Emperor, now King of the petty island, held fire to one after world, counting as such a small population of 5,000-6,000 souls, having been accustomed to vive the point of 120 millions of human beings, uttered in 10 different languages, who looks upon here as a ruined man, separated from any fresh connection with France, both claimed to have throne. Magistrates freely discussed their political views. Military private come and talk unreservedly in Moscow at least speak in the coming of divorce and justice. We're not over the downfall of the man, over the defeat of the Napoleonic idea that words most. If the foreign saw himself a great improper to provide political existence, the old man decorated a crucifix in Louis, rose held the King Louis the 13th, 18th. Now, the Marquis de Saint-Laurent, this toast, going once, raised next for Hartwell and peace-loving King of France, excited in universal enthusiasm, glassing the elevated air down the line. Yeah, they fishing their bouquet from their fair bosoms, strewed the table with floral treasures. In a word, was the playful fervour prevailed. Maybe you smiled. Wouldn't have turned for reading eyes, and you still never distinguished the appearance in spite of 50 years. Only revolutionists have driven us from these very positions outward, which of me travel during the reign of terror. We got Rome in where they hear. No true devotion on the side, since I tend to follow important and money monarch. My own country made fortune by worshipping driving son. Yes, they could not help me at the king, for whom we sacrificed rank, wealth, and station fully on Louis de love. Now the eventually several being there will be to them the evil genius, and pointing in the cursed. I'm not right, you willful. Beg your pardon, madam. I'm afraid you excuse me, but in truth, I was not attending to the conversation. McGee, imposed old German opposed to say, let young people alone. Let me tell you, on one's wedding day, they're more agreeable subjects for conversation than dry politics. Never mind, dearest mother, said young and lovely girl with profusion of light brown hair, eyes in floating liquid crystal. The wife that was seized by Monsieur de Villefort, as to prevent his listening to what you said. But here, there, take now, him. Use your own for your own life, Monsieur Villefort. Beg to remind you, my mother speaks to you. Making you dying, then repeat the words of intellectually caught. She was lighted the answer, said Monsieur de Villefort. Never mind, Renee. Maggie would look at the tenderness that look, giving her high, dry features. But overall, that feeling may be withered in women's nature. Durable and boy run bright, smiling quite desert of her heart, and into shrine of eternal love. I forgive you. What I was saying, Villefort, was that we weren't palaces, but not our sincerity, enthusiasm, or devotion. And however, what inspired to play for these fine qualities. Right young man of fanaticism, Napoleon of the Army of the West. Worshipped by his complex but ambitious followers, known as leader and lawgiver, there's the qualification of recording. Oh, hi, the top of the call, even Mersey's sake, and we call drops Pierre. Come, do not strip the ladder is just right to bestow them on a Corsican who to my mind has she described enough. Nay, madame, what say? Please to hear right beautiful. The drops here and scaffold in a new place to make quints. Now we can point and call them left. When you plan different consistent of the character of the one equally when you begin with these men, body elevates, and the body degrades. One brings king of the major guillotine, elevates people levels one with those, therefore, time. The mean denied both again revolutionary scandals and the 19th Thermidor and the 4th April in the year of 1814, lucky days for France. Would have been gratefully remembered by every friend and Monaghan was still order. And that explains how it came to pass that Paul and I have our trustees forever and deploying of two Jane and parasitical satellites to my kingdom. And the other supposed Cromwell, for instance, was not half so bad in Napoleon as Parsons advocates. You know, therefore, talking about Jeffrey's revolutionary strain. But excuse it, it's possible to make the son of good and free from small part of the whole different. Good confused to Captain. Tis true, my lord, and the kingdom my father told him about among a number of those very working with death. You have legal suffered with yourself during the reign of terror, and well nigh left you on the same chapel which your father perished. True. Cried my king, wincing in the silence to bring your tragic remembrance were caught up. But bear in mind, if you please, our pretty friends own prescription from the mission opposite principles. In proof of which I may remark that while my father remained among the staunch adherents of our princes, who fell off in the time during the new government, there are the fierce Monte of Gudon, who Count Monte became a senator. Dear Madam Bertrand, they know very well agree that all these disagreeable reminiscences should really be laid aside. Suffer me often, madame, said Guilford, that I had my judgment question when the result of myself now. Only around the veil of oblivion, the cover of the steward of the past, a veil of recrimination over matters holy power to recall. On my part, I've laid by side even the name of my father altogether, the solely political principle. He was, nay, probably may still be a Bonapartist, if called naughty. I, on the contrary, am strong to well tell myself to feel for it. The main remainers, who then shut itself exhausted die away in well drunk. Concerning only regard to untruth, which is that of a difference from parents really are hanging down any more than wish to separate entirely from stuff which it's run. I don't go for. And my king. Excellently well said. Come now. I'm hopes of obtaining what I had from being for years of tempering and persuade my king to promise, namely, perfect amnesty and forgetfulness of the past. With all my heart, cried my king, let past be forever forgotten. Upon it affords me the pleasure of father of the dove's youth. Well, I forgive the truth will be firm and faithful for the future and hypothetical principles. And also your point of plans. The soldier's majesty of fealty and practical loyalty. Our recommendation, the king consent to forget the past. If I do, yes, you extend them. Yeah. We'll do now your entreaty, but bear in mind, on the way, anyone should dare fall in the way, anyone killed it for firing against the government. You will be so much more bound to this offense with rigorous punishment. If it is known any longer as defective family, unless man turned. Therefore, my profession or the times in which live compelled me to be severe. I've already successfully conducted several public prosecutions for offenders and merited punishment. We're not done with the thing yet. Do you think, indeed, think so? I am least fearful of it. Napoleon in Ireland of Elba is too near France. The proximity of Gifford Hubbard by distance. I see you filled halfway up the daily and the one dribbles. You take up royalists. Hence, derive continual and imperial duels among the high classes of persons, assassinations in the lower. You've heard perhaps the Comte de one of Monsieur It reminds all the French Chamberlain, Comte d'Artois. The only large brothers moving in from thence, yes, the rather in the Paris. And the Monsieur de Saint Bernard. Where decided to transfer him to Saint Helena. For heaven's sake, where is that? After my keys. An island situated on the other side of the equator, at least 2,000 leagues from here, by the count. So much the better for what went back to follow it. If such a man was in Corsica, where he was born, Naples, for which he was but glorious king, face to face with Italy, sovereignty which he coveted for his son. Unfortunately, said Roosevelt, there are a treaty of 1814. We cannot molest enough one without breaking the compacts. Oh, now, we shall find our way. Funded the ones much tower over treaties and the occasionally shooting the pole. Darkly, well, said my cave. In power of I Napoleon, I should original Napoleon, from trust the religions of Monsieur Napoleon. Purify, I say, with Protestants. King, either king or no king, he acknowledges sovereign of France. It should be upon peace and tranquility. Best effective employing most effectual agents, not without any attempt of conspiracy. It is my best and surest means of preventing mischief. Unfortunately, Madame, answered therefore, the strong arm of the law is not called upon to interfere to evil taking place. All you've got to do is endeavor to repair it. Nay, Madame, your frequent powerless effective. All I can do is avenge wrong done. Monsieur Villefort, right above the beautiful young creature, cherished friend of Mademoiselle St. Laurent. Do try and get up some famous trial without mistake. It wasn't awkward. Toward is very so reason. Reason certainly by the young man. Inasmuch as instead of sharing tea and a fictitious tale word, used to the theatre, the whole awkward face from real and genuine stress, drama of life. When you see their pale, agitated alarms, or the case of the curtain fall and children going home and supper briefly with families and trying to rest, you may recommend a mimic word on the morrow. The move from the merely reconducted to his prison without the execution. The judge how far you know the calculated behavior such a scene. Of course, of this, however, we should not. It will invariably opportunity to defend itself. The better of view of the choice of being present. The same, monsieur, the Beaufort's name, coming on now. You see how frightening of any laugh comes in your head, till I can do all my work in quarter sentence. Front attack 5 or 6 times against the movement of political conspiracies. You can see how many daggers may be already sharpened and waiting the favorable opportunity buried in my heart. Waste of 7 Monsieur de Villefort said Renee, becoming more terrified. Really not in earnest? Indeed I am. Cried the young magistrate with a smile on the infant child, young lady's nature. Indicated only more aggravated. Suppose, for instance, prisoner is more than probable to float under Napoleon. Well, you can break for an instant one can accustomed to his command of rush fields and bayonet with foe. Good more drivers, later in the heart of wine knows to be personal enemy than the florist for a creature, merely because bidden to live by one is bound to obey. Besides, one requires someone to think hateful in the eyes of his choose, in order to lash oneself in a state of sufficient vehemence and power. Not choosing a man against whom I smile, no mockeries of my words, no my pride is the further cursed, see the cursed pale agitated of the beaten out, all praise my eloquence, of a wonder exclamation. Bravo, cried one of the guests. No one called progress on purpose. It doesn't require a time like the present, said the second. When the fin of business in this last case of yours was, in my thought, like the word. When 12 man's murdering his father, on a word. 2 of them had an execution and laid his hand upon him. There's a pipeline, parasites, dreadful people of that. There's a name, man is very new, I've done in Canberra. Forty case of any crime, just having mixed himself in political intrigues. Why, that is the very worst offence that could possibly commit for. Don't you see him now, the king of our people and history, not to contrive Mordecai's life and safety of parents played his means of falls. He's a parasite on a fearfully great scale. Don't know anything about that right away. Much of the development policy, having not whether some messages was paid for. Makes it quite easy on a point, was over 100 feet of mile. And I always before one of our verdicts. Your life is making bend your dog, your lapdog, and Broadway. No matter what you don't understand. Then they build progression of bands and red corner. There's why of Latin proverb that very much in point. Can I okay. And beautiful now. Can I speak Latin? Bundle can well for the can I getting a children's and other professional position infants. You know, very shutter even as drawing. Yeah, good when I must have reported. When much of attendance and people. In fact, my child guarded the kingdom. Sure, beautiful may prove. No, the big position is province, so you haven't cheated and never worked. One of the good founding face relation with father's conduct. And I reformed more for a while. I already had the honor of observing my father had, at least I hope so, through his craft errors, that he is in present moment, firm and solid friend, vision and more a better world of prospering. If found the path to return to the path to religion, and rather important more and define perfectly conviction. And made a real-time speech, carefully around my perspective of oratory, as I would have done had it been addressing the bench in open court. You know, my dear Millthorpe, trying to come to this subject. That's exactly what I myself said the other day as a tourist. Questioned by Medici Principal, Chamberlain, touching the seminary life in Son of Green and daughter of Arthur, Dr. Conde. Surely you have seen fully to comprehend that its mode reconciled legal differences based upon sound excellent principles. And the king, without regretting it, had a conversation with saying, Wilford, observe that the king did not pronounce the word not here. And Trinity, perhaps two of them was Wilford. Wilford, said His Majesty, he was a young man of excellent great judgment and discretion, who would make a figure in his profession. I like him much. It gave him great pleasure to hear that about the account the son-in-law of the Marquis of Saint Bernard, assured himself he recommended the match, and that so Marquis anticipated my wishes by requesting my consent to it. But the king was condescended, so far as expressed himself so favorably with me, asking after the pure gave me his very words. The Marquis of Tuesday was candid. Professor was perfectly agree with His Majesty said to him. And 6 months ago, I told him on the subject of housing his daughter. Oh, true, answered the Marquis. Which I owed you, gracious prince. What else would not do means my greatest gratitude. Is right, said the kind Marquis. And I will see you thus. Now then, we're going to appear the four in your hand. We will make welcome. For my part, my dear mother, and for I should such wishes will not prosper, other than only petty offences. One debt of miserable cheats for him, and surely therefore hand when I was contented. It's the same as a prey vision I recall upon the recovery headache, measles, and things for what, when he fight the affectionate abattoirs. Mr. Femi, the king returned, must survive me with me. No violent dangerous disease from a cure which only undoubtedly physician. At this moment of the utterance of Wilford wish as a capacity effective punishment of Ferdinand room and used the words in his ear, Wilford on the open table, his room with divergent business. It's been a turn of hellfire coming being of light. And they guarding the form found the face certainly handsome features there, but then more usual fire animation. Seeing form with frightening innocent admiration which gave the graceful, intelligent lover. You wish just now if you were dressing over the utterance of a lawyer. Well, at least resembled the trouble. Yes, truthfully good for one thing. Do not being able to call a day my own, I enjoy your trouble. Therefore, where you fall away just now, I've run as all against mine. Now did me to a very serious matter. We bids fair word to make work of excuse. How dreadful came they turn down. It is possible, with simultaneously in order near from Maverick here's word. Why main fame good correct? I swore to burn about conspiracy had just been discovered. Cannot believe my ears. Pardon my ears. I will read you the letter containing the accusation, at least, said Wilford. The king for turning informed by a friend of the throne and the religious institutions of the country that one named Evan Darts mate of the ship Pharaon, this way, whereas Smyrna, having touched the naval and Porto Peradro, and bear a letter from Murat to the usurper. Again taken charge of another letter, the usurper to burn Palace Club in Paris. Naval corroboration of the statement may be obtained by questioning the above mentioned everyone does. Either carries the letter from Paris out with them whenever the father's abode. Should not be found in possession of a father or son, then it will be shortly be discovered in a cabin belonging to down to border there. But the this letter which after all a anonymous scroll. Did not even address you but the king's attorney. True. Another been a gentleman being absent, his secretary by his orders, opened the letters. This one of importance sent for me, but not by me. To himself have given necessary investment accused party. It then a good person has in custody, said the king. Nay, dear mother, said the accused person. Say the accused person. You cannot yet pronounce him guilty. Even safe custody, answered the villain. Well, like when a letter is sound, not would likely to trust the board again. Never goes forth in special protection of the and where is the unfortunate being after the White House? Come, my friends, don't like to usually linger with us. The king's servants must go where they're reported. Go your form. You cried name, clasping your hands, turning towards a love of piteous credit, holiness. Yes, you must on this day of betrayal. The young man passed around the side of the table where Peter sat, leaning over a chair, said tenderly, to give you pleasure, I do see when they first show you what it means to my power. But if the charge of brought against the Brent brothers hero grew correct, why then? You must give him leave to order his head to be cut off. When he shuddered, never mind, foolish girl, if you're right to do we soon get over this soon. This thing went on the same right and came the dry, bony hand over, breathing something more perpetual fuse one. Looking there to say, must try and fancy it, still dear, being a kids, it should have been. Even more mournful auspices come near betrothal fight over day. Come over, child, party, anger making, must one of your on bounds. With that, no connection that can be possibly in significant other inferior states, with mother, name mother. Very proudness will try to promise that make up for want of loyalty, while makes infectedly severe. Encouraging the aggressive glance of the betrothed seemed to say, fear not, for your dear sake, my injustice tempered to mercy. Conceiving, the feet improving the smile in turn, Wilford quitted the room.